Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Joey here. So today I wanted to bring you guys a review about the new NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Reason why I want to bring you guys a review is because it is a very raved about foundation right now, and a lot of people have been asking me what my opinion is. I just got this one as a gratis from my job, so I definitely want to share my feedback and my experience with it. Like I said, I got this one as a gratis in my at work at Sephora, and the color that I have is Syracuse. There are 20 shades of this foundation. I'm not sure if they have all the 20 shades lined up in the Sephora's, because sometimes online they have more shades than they have in the actual store. But there are 20 shades of these. I wear Syracuse, and it's medium dark 1. So this is what I wear, guys. Normally I wear foundations that are a little bit darker than me. Don't ask why. There's something about me looking darker. I don't know why. I just like to look a little bit more tanned. But I actually chose this color, my exact color, and I must say I love it because I finally, like, my neck actually matches my actual face. So I think it's kind of nice. Now, a little bit of information about this foundation is that this is a 16-hour wear. It's supposed to give you like a luminous finish. I feel like it does, but at the same time, it gives you a matte finish. Any skin type can wear it, so it says. But in my opinion, I feel like if somebody is a little bit more on the drier side where your skin is actually peeling or whatever, I wouldn't really put this over it, just because I feel like the finish might be a little bit too matte to be putting on any skin that's, you know, kind of like peeling or whatever. I wouldn't do that. It is paraben free. If you guys are worried about parabens being in your foundation, it is paraben free. Like I said, 16-hour wear, and it's supposed to be a luminous finish. Now, I did get this as a gratis at my job, and I was very excited to try it. So what I always do is that before I even put something on, well, you know what? Forget that. When I use something, I still like to read reviews because I like to see if other people agree with what I'm saying. So I started reading some of the reviews, and a lot of them were good for the most part. And then there were some that were a little different, which I would understand why it would get the negative reviews it got. Some people were just saying that it was a little bit like too dry. It dries too quick, or it just didn't look right on them because they were dry, or whatever the case is. I feel like, of course, if you're that person who's severely dry, I don't know about using this. It's kind of a, you know, kind of weird for me. But if you're oily like me, I feel like it's a great foundation. It does last all day. So right now it is currently, what time is it?
6:27.
It's 6:27, guys. 6 p.m. 6:27 p.m. I have been wearing this foundation since 7:30 in the morning. I went to work. I ran an errands. I ran a few errands. I went outside, and it was freezing outside, and I was tearing, and I still have it on my face. It is still on, guys. It's an awesome foundation. Like my Laura Mercier, I have to say it does last long. And like I said, if something tells me it is 16 hours, I'm going to believe it. So it's like, for me, I feel like it's really important that it is 16 hours, like, you know. Another thing I forgot to say about the foundation is that it's supposed to be a full coverage foundation. However, I have to say, I don't feel, for me, it was full coverage. It says that one drop is full coverage, and it's perfectly fine with me if it's not, because like I said, if something is long lasting, I don't mind. Plus, as you guys know, I always use my Ardency In to cover my spots, so it's not a big deal. I'm also on acne medications right now, And I have been wearing this foundation. I want to say this is the 3rd day that I've had it on. And it hasn't broke me out or anything. I'm kind of sensitive, so I haven't had any problems, thank God. Another thing I'm going to say, I must admit, I feel like this is my Ardency, and I love it because this is always going to be my foundation. But I have to say this is my holy grail of foundation, and it's only because even though I have been wearing this all day, guys, my face has not gotten shiny at all. And I didn't even wear a mattifying primer, which is crazy. I normally wear my, well, I've been wearing my, I've been wearing the Urban Decay primer for the face, which is not like the best primer for oily skin, but I have been wearing that one, and it holds my makeup, so I'm perfectly fine with it. But my foundation has not gotten greasy at all. I did pair it up with the Givenchy Mr. Matte the other day, which is an awesome not awesome foundation, awesome primer if you have oily skin, because it has no silicone in it, and it won't clog your pores, but it will keep your makeup matte all day. So the first day that I tried this, I paired them up together, and it was a beautiful combo. Even though I'm on benzoyl peroxide right now, which totally dries my skin out, I still kind of get a little oily, but what I'm seeing is that my face doesn't look like it's cracking. It looks smooth, and I'm getting a lot of compliments on this. So I have to say it has been a really, really good foundation. In ratings, I'm going to give this one, actually, and you guys know I did love my Laura Mercier, but I'm going to give it a higher rating, and I'm going to give it, we're going to say a 4.7, which is pretty high, almost 5 stars. And I'm going to say 4.7. This is why, because my Laura Mercier, even though it lasts all day, it does tend to get a little greasy by the end of the day. And, you know, I want something that's going to stay matte all day. And I have to say this one right here, this one is awesome. So I definitely recommend this to any skin type. I did have a few clients who were dry, and they did try it and they loved it. I've seen all types of people use it, and it looks beautiful on them. But like I said, if you are that person who you're still looking for a glow, I wouldn't recommend it, because it does give you, even though it says Luminous, I feel like when it says Luminous, I feel like it just gives you a glow when you turn your head. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that the foundation is like glowing and your skin looks dewy. That's not what Luminous means. Luminous is just like a glow, like it just, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Like, it just looks like you're wearing a highlighter all over your face, but it's matted. Like, it's just satin and smooth. So that's what I'm getting from this foundation, honestly. But I feel like NARS really did it with this one, and I'm definitely a fan of this. This is an awesome foundation. It goes for $48. I would say, even though it goes for $48, I would definitely invest money on this. I got it as a gratis, but because I love it so much, I would definitely buy this again. This is really, really a nice foundation. So I would also say, when you're applying this foundation, you also want to use a foundation brush that's not really moving. Well, that's moving a foundation that's a serum like a little bit easier. I use the number 78 Pro Airbrush Blender brush by Sephora. This is a new foundation brush, and this is really good for those, if you have like any foundations that are like serum like, or they're light foundations. This is a really nice one, because I feel like the bristles just move it really smoothly, and you know, it's not taking it off. Although it does say that this foundation, you should use it like with your fingertips, I'd rather just use it with a brush like this one. I wouldn't use a beauty blender, because I feel like a beauty blender would really take off the product. Or you can use the number 53, which is another new brush by Sephora, and this one is the Pro Full Coverage Airbrush. So either or, you guys can check these out. These are really, really nice for that type of foundation. So if you guys have any questions, or any comments about it or how you feel about it, just feel free to comment below or hit me up on Instagram. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Bye.